You know, we got some upbeat music going on with New York. I kind of feel we need some depressing music. We got any depressing music in the vault, if you will, because Mamdani is going to get elected today. Well, you know what? Let's do the depressing music tomorrow. Oh, there it is. Oh, so thank you, Colin. So spooky, so horrible and sad. Mamdani. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm ad-libbing. I need to stop. Welcome back, everybody, to American Sunrise. In the ongoing battles with both the lamestream media and drug cartels in South America, President Trump shot down a reporter's question on potential strikes against Venezuela. He did that recently. Take a look.
You said that it's not true that you've made a decision on striking in Venezuela. Are there actual plans for those strikes in the near future?
Well, how can I answer a question like that? Are there plans for a strike on Venezuela? Who would say that? Supposing there were, would I say that to you? Honest? We have very secret plans. Well, who would say that? You know, what kind of a question is it? Look, we'll see what happens with Venezuela. Venezuela sent us thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people from prisons, from mental institutions, drug addicts, and so did other countries. That's the bad. I mean, other countries did it too, because we were run by very stupid people, very, very stupid people. Biden was the worst president in the history of our country by far. We had open borders, and many countries, the Congo, many countries, they sent their prisoners. They sent prisoners, they sent drug dealers, they sent drug addicts, they sent anybody that they didn't want. They sent them through our country.
Yeah, that's quite the question. Excuse me, what day are we going to war? And is it between 8 and noon, 12 and 4? Do I need to wait for the delivery guy between 4 and 8? My goodness gracious. For more, let's bring in former Naval Intelligence Officer and a former Bush administration official. That would be Don Bramer, chairman of the Bramer Group. Don, thanks for being here. So what do you think? I'm sure you can tell us the time and location of when we're going to war, Don. But other than that, if you don't have that information, what do you think? You think we're even going to do this with Maduro, and what might that look like? Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. You know, so first thing, you have to look at Trump's first term. In his first term, yeah, he was known for kind of letting a few cats out of the bag, but he's learned a lot and he's gotten a lot more refined. He understands the process a lot better. And with the strikes that we've been doing and working with Secretary Hegseth, you never give away, you know, your training methods, your tactics, and your future plans. Are there plans for attacks across the globe? We have thousands of scenarios already in the basket because that's what our leaders, our generals, our admirals, that's what they do. They plan for every contingency. But the media continues to ask these baited questions because they know the president can and likes to go off script sometimes. And they're always looking for that gotcha moment that, you know, will give their Twitters and their social media that highlight of the day.
Don, I wanted to talk to you about President Trump's relationship with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Trump says he plans to be involved with Netanyahu's corruption trial. He says he's going to help him out. Trump urged Israeli President Isaac Herzog to pardon Bibi. It's not a popular opinion among some in Gen Z in the U.S., some base of MAGA. What do you make of all of this?
Well, I think one thing that anyone should know about the president is he's extremely loyal. He's loyal to his friends, mm-hmm. and I believe that he believes that Netanyahu is a solid friend of his, and you know, the president's a friend of Israel. They've worked together over the past few years on trying to bring peace to the Middle East, especially with Gaza. They've had success lately, and I think he's going to stand by him and give whatever voice of reason and whatever power that he may have in support of his dear friend.
Don, want to take you to Iran. Reuters has this headline, which says Iran's supreme leader says cooperation with the United States not possible while it backs Israel. At this point, it seems that Iran is the one Arabic and Muslim country that's kind of an outlier. So many others have joined the president in looking for peace in the Middle East. How big is this story that Iran doesn't seem to be willing to talk with the United States, or at least to cooperate? And what will be the broader regional impact thereof?
Well, there's so much I could take away from your question.
It was a lot. I know I put a lot in that. I apologize.
No, but you look at this, and with the success of the peace deal in Palestine now, and so many nations in the Middle East, Muslim and non-Muslim, coming forward and celebrating the success. You know, Iran looks like that bad influencer that's doing whatever they can because their TikTok viewers are failing, and they just want that one last like or hit. I don't think they're in any place to cause demands. What they should be thinking about, look at what just happened in Palestine. We have an opportunity to enrich the lives of our citizens, just like those in Palestine are going to do, instead of trying to fill our own pockets and quit calling yourself the supreme leader. Dear God, it's not Star Wars.
If I can just follow up really quickly, then, does the fact that there are so many countries within that region banding together for peace, does it put potentially more stress, more push on Iran to change its ways or to potentially face regime change?
I think it puts a lot of stress on Iran. They don't have the influence. All their puppets that they've been running for years are a little more, cautious to act because they have the governments of their host countries, on top of them. And I think that Iran's in a bad spot right now, and they're grasping. The Ayatollah, he loves headlines, he loves propaganda, and I think he's just grasping for straws right now. They need to rethink themselves, or maybe their citizens will.
Don, we're about to head to break here. Got about 20 seconds or so. Obviously, Dick Cheney passing away at the age of 84. Curious to get your reaction to that. You worked in the George H.W. Bush administration. Your reaction?
It's a very sad day. Vice President Cheney did a lot of years of service to this country, whether his time on the Hill as vice president, as Secretary of Defense, between he and his daughter, you may not always agree politically, but what a great family, and my thoughts and prayers are with all the Cheneys tonight and throughout the next few days.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers as well. It's a complicated legacy. We'll get into it in the coming days. Thank you so much, Don. Appreciate your time.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
All right. Coming up, new studies show a further link between childhood vaccines and autism. So what's being done about it? Well, we're going to have some answers next when we come back, everybody.